Bedgebury is a beautiful 3,000 acre site. It has all sorts of wonderful recreation activities that people enjoy, cycling and play and beautiful walks and fantastic scenery, heritage landscape. But actually it's home to the National Pinetum, an extraordinary collection of conifer trees, a mix of broadleaf and conifer which attracts a whole array of wildlife, and it's a centre of conservation excellence. Just under 500,000 visitors a year,
right.
And we have about 5,000 members of those and their family group members. So yes, we have done 4 pieces of research in the last 4 or 5 years to take a journey to understand our visitors, our stakeholders, those who engage with us. I wanted to understand how people saw us and what they understood about Bedgebury. So we did 4 pieces of research, 3 with survey mechanics and 1 with SurveyMonkey. We learned masses. We asked masses, we learnt masses. Not only did we learn how to survey people, because that was a learning journey in itself, but in terms of what the people think about us. We asked a few questions wrong the first time, and then we got lots of help and advice from survey mechanics for the second one, and we did a much better job of it. And we gave everyone an opportunity to tell us what they understand about the place and how they use it. So we asked them why they came, what they did when they came here, which parts of the site they visited, how often they came, a whole range of questions, and we got a whole array of answers. And we then took the time to go through those, and we wrote articles in our magazine to explain to everybody how their survey responses had been used. And we took the time through that to give answers to their questions. And hopefully what we achieved through that was a sort of a two-way conversation with a huge mass of people. I mean, 500,000 visitors, 5,000 members is a really big group of people to talk to. But this gave us a mechanism by surveying them, and the take-up was huge. They really wanted to talk. But then to get feedback, and for us to feedback through our magazine to them what they had said and what we thought about what they had said. Just to create a massive information that we can use to justify spending on parts of the site that we think need to be spent upon, or otherwise, in fact. Creating the survey was very easy. In all scenarios, the really tough part about creating a survey is asking the questions in the right way in order to get answers that are useful to you and that you can use. We got that wrong in our first survey, but with the help of survey mechanics in our second survey, we asked the questions in a way that we could use better. Setting up the questions was very easy, drafting them was very easy, constructing a variety of different response types was very easy, and then interpreting the data was very easy indeed. Getting it out to our customers and our stakeholders, the people who come here, both visitors and members, really easy. A link, click on the link, fill it out. It's a really nice piece of software. It's really simple to use. And we got a huge take-up. We were statistically significant within about 10 minutes of opening each survey. So in both cases, we were nearly 25% of the audience fed back through the survey tool. Oh, we understand our audience. That's the big advantage of doing a survey like this, is a chance to understand the people that you have around you all day in a business like this. So this is a visitor site. There's people around us all the time. We hear a lot from the people who have complaints. They come in and they're very vocal, and we know exactly what they think. The people who have really good things to say don't come in so often. They tend to be quietly happy. So it's an opportunity to hear both the good and the bad. So yeah, it's an opportunity for a conversation with a very large group of people. If you do it right, they get to have their say, and if you feedback effectively, and I think that's very important, they have a chance to hear what they said collectively and your take on that outcome. If you wanted to put numbers to the survey outcomes, the value, particularly to this site, has been in terms of thinking about things like our admission pricing or our membership pricing, even simple things like how we consider our statistics on site, which may affect our funding. So the survey was the very first chance we'd had to find out actually how many people come in each car when they come to site. Now that's a big deal. The Forestry Commission were assuming they had 2.5 people per car. Our survey said that it was far more like 3 to 3.5. And all of those things help us to consider the pricing and therefore our income streams and all of the related financial activity. But there's no doubt that it's helped us understand our business better, and that can only improve the finances.